I'm trying to be better about eating so much candy and eating sweets. So today we're going to be making some like healthy sweet treats. I think the fact that like candy is just so easy to grab and eat makes me eat it more. So I feel like if I make stuff and I have it already, you know, in the fridge, it'll be just easy for me to grab that too. And I'll be picking that over my actual candy. Our first recipe are banana chocolate chip muffins. I actually make this quite a lot. So this is like a recipe that I'm pretty familiar with. We're preheating the oven right now, and I'm going to line like a muffin tin with parchment paper because I don't have any of the little like muffin cup things. I forgot I have to have the butter out in like room temperature before I start the muffin, so we're gonna put this to the side and do the strawberries now. So I just have to cut up all the strawberries and gut them out, which is so satisfying to watch. Then I just put the peanut butter in a bag like it's frosting so I could pipe it inside all of the strawberries. And then I decided to go back and like smooth it over with a knife. And then I obviously had to melt the chocolate, so I put it in this glass bowl and I did it for 30 seconds and then stirred and just kept doing that with like 15-second increments until it was all melted. And then I had to dip them, and I just used my fingers, which is not how I intended to do it, but that's just kind of what ended up happening. And the first couple ones looked so good, and then at the end, they look so ratchet, but I swear they're definitely gonna be so good. And then I just popped them in the freezer, and now we can move on to making our muffins. Like I said, I made this recipe a handful of times already, so I feel like this one isn't gonna be too hard, but I have to cream butter and sugar and then mix all the wet ingredients and then do the dry ingredients, and then we'll make everything in the oven. Don't even make fun of the parchment paper. I'm doing the best that I can with what I have. I also made the perfect amount of batter. I feel like I always have a little extra, but it's only enough for like 2 or 3 more muffins, and this time I had the perfect amount. So I'm gonna pop those in the oven, and while we're waiting for the strawberries to freeze and those to cook, we need a brief intermission to clean because y'all, look at those dishes. It's a bit later. I had a call, so I couldn't like get back on her right away, but I did clean my dishes and we pulled the muffins out of the oven. They are looking so good, like extra good today. I feel like they haven't looked this good the past couple times, so we're gonna have to try one, obviously. And I'm gonna pick this perfect one right here. Perfect. I try to not do too many chocolate chips because like we're trying to be on the healthier side. This is gonna be the least healthy thing we make today. Like these I know are not very healthy, but whatever. I tried to make the bananas like a bit chunkier. Usually I feel like I mash it up too much, so I tried to do a little bit better of a job with that this time. I also really quickly want to try those strawberries. They're still in the freezer, so I'm gonna pull them out and then I guess put them like in a jar and put them back in the freezer. Like I feel like those should just stay in the freezer. I don't know. Here, these are gonna be kind of hard to eat frozen, but it might be fine. Should I give it a second to thaw? Nah. Look at that. I mean, it tastes like chocolate, strawberry, and peanut butter, so Those are like my favorite things. Now we're gonna make these cookies. They are banana oatmeal cookies. I don't think I've ever made oatmeal cookies, so I'm excited for this. And I don't think we'll need the KitchenAid. I think we can just do this in a big bowl. In a preheated oven. Preheated to what? 350. Okay, let's get to baking. I honestly don't know what to expect with these cookies right now, but we're just gonna try them out and see what happens. So I mixed all the things that I have together, obviously, and this is just kind of what it looked like. I used a fork because that was the only utensil that I had that wasn't in the dishwasher. To put them on the baking tray, it said to do a 1 tablespoon measuring thing, so that's just what I used. They feel kind of small, but honestly, I'm just kind of going with it. And then after I finished those, I just put them in the oven, and then we started working on the protein balls. So I made some birthday cake protein balls a couple days ago, and I used a different recipe. Obviously it was like that specific recipe, and this one is just literally a picture on like something someone probably posted on Instagram that I found on Pinterest, so I'm following that recipe. And then I'm gonna pop those in the fridge and we'll check on them later. The first little set of cookies came out and I have more batter. I don't know if you can see it on the counter back there. So I am gonna put some more in the oven, and then when all of those are done, we'll try one of the cookies and we'll try the protein balls.